presenting one of the great locations for sale in the entire Queens area. 136-21 41st Avenue, downtown Flushing, New York. We have a 5-story, 8,100 square foot mixed-use office retail building with an elevator, a restaurant on the first floor, a legal basement restaurant, and floors 2 through 5 offices. Both for users and investors, this is an amazing building to own because of the convenient location, heavily populated area, and because everything is conveniently located near us, including highways and airports. We're only about 200 feet away from Main Street, Kissena Boulevard, and 41st Avenue, and a half a block from the Long Island Railroad and 2 blocks from the Roosevelt Avenue number 7 train. Let's tour our area first. We are on the corner of Kissena Boulevard, Main Street, 41st Avenue, where the Long Island platform is. Behind me is the Queens Flushing Library, which is one of the busiest in New York City, and it fronts Kissena Boulevard and Main Street. You can see our building right there, 200 feet away from Kissena Boulevard and Main Street intersection. The platform to the Long Island Railroad, the Flushing platform, the entrance is right here. You can't be any closer without being on top of it. The number 7 train is a block away from us. This is the 3rd busiest commercial corridors in the entire New York City. Every major tenant wants to be among this. Look at the sheer amount of people, and the convenience is unbelievable. Now it's time to take a walk on our block and take a look at our property. We're in front of our 5-story building. Again, we're a half a block away from Kissena Boulevard and Main Street. The entrance to the office portion is right there, separate entrance. The entrance to the restaurant on the first floor is right there. And the lower basement restaurant entrance is right there. Let's take a look at the side view. Now the solid brick concrete construction built in 2001. Let's take a look at the store now. This is the entrance to the lower level restaurant. This is the entrance to the first floor restaurant. Let's walk to the basement now. We have a stairwell that takes us to the lower restaurant. We are looking at one of the private rooms in the restaurant, private tables. This is the restroom. Good condition, everything, very modern restaurant. This is the main hall in the restaurant. The restaurant is approximately 850-900 square feet. For the basement to be legal, we need a second egress, and this is the second egress. Behind it is storage for the restaurant. In the corner of the restaurant, we have the elevator, so if somebody needs wheelchair accessibility, here you have an elevator. The kitchen is approximately 150 square feet. This restaurant serves delicious food, and it's always packed. And this concludes the tour of the lower level. It's time to take a look at the first floor restaurant. It's also a Chinese restaurant. We are looking at it at noontime before it opens to the public. Very clean restaurant with central air and central heat. Very well laid out. The bathroom and the kitchen are in the back, as well as the entrance to the backyard. It has use of the backyard. Now it's time to take a look at the first floor entrance to the offices. We have 5 mailboxes, 1 for the restaurant on the first floor and 4 for the offices upstairs. Note the ceramic tile floors and walls, which makes it easier to maintain and also less damage, like if you have sheetrock walls. On the left, we have a commercial elevator. In the corner, we have a stairwell to go upstairs. We're inside the 15-passenger, modern, wheelchair-accessible elevator, and we are taking it up to the 4th floor. We're on the 4th floor toward now. Note the high ceiling, central air, central heat, windows in the front and the rear, stairwell. We have several bedrooms on this floor. Solid concrete floors in this building. The developer really built a strong building. Note the solid construction. We have fire retardant steel beams and concrete floors. The 2nd and 5th floor are currently occupied, and the 3rd and 4th floor, we are keeping it purposely vacant for a potential buyer user. We have on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th floor approximately 1,600 square feet, and the 5th floor is slightly smaller. The nice thing is there are no partitions, so it's net square feet. It's ideal for any use. Now we're on the 5th floor office. It's currently used as an insurance company. We're looking at the rear of the building. Behind us is the Long Island Railroad tracks. This office is approximately 800 plus square feet. It has central air and central heat, just like the other offices. We can see to the right the elevator. And now we're going to take a look at the approximately 400 square foot outdoor patio, which has the central air and central AC units for the building. Rubber roof, and you have terrific views from this roof. You can see Kissena and Main Street and the Queens skyline. Reverse angle. Now we're going to take a look at the roof portion. We're going to go through the stairwell. We're still in the 5th floor office. We're walking up the stairs. Note, concrete floors with steel railings. Very, very solid building. Window with an exhaust to the stairwell and light coming in. Now we are on the roof and we can see a beautiful Queens skyline of Flushing and surrounding areas. The Skyview Mall on College Point Boulevard is right there. And because we are located only 1 block to the Flushing Long Island Railroad, the platform is right there. And the railroad tracks are behind the building. We're looking at the reverse angle of the roof. The roof is pitched in the front and the rear, so this way the water can go down the drain and it doesn't accumulate on the roof. The size of the roof, which is approximately 800 square feet, is the size of the 5th floor office below us. Look at the Queens skyline. And that's the patio of the 5th floor office. This is the view of the rear of the building, and both the lower level restaurant and the 1st floor restaurant have access to the backyard. And this concludes the tour of our fantastic location office retail building. For financials and an appointment, please contact Victor Weinberger at 917-806-7040. Thank you for viewing this video.